In a single day on our planet, millions of animals are bred and killed for food for a small portion of the population, while over 800 million people have difficulty accessing basic food and clean drinking water. Meanwhile, reports from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change show that all food security across the planet is at risk due to climate change. When faced with such overwhelming issues as these, why do some people actively fight for and raise awareness about environmental, human, and other animal rights issues, while others don't seem to care at all? This short presentation will look at what motivates people to engage in activism. To begin with, let's look at what activism is. The main element that constitutes activism is taking action to effect social change. This encompasses a wide range of behaviours which can include everything from attending a protest to physically helping those who are affected by oppression and injustice. Activists can be paid professionals like Amnesty International employees, through to people who volunteer in their spare time for local community groups. There are several motivational theories which help to explain why people become activists. Here's a very quick overview of some of them, but check out the reference list at the end of this video for more info. Firstly, Ryan and Desi's self-determination theory believes that intrinsic motivation is determined by social environments which either support or inhibit three psychological needs: autonomy, competence, and relatedness. Self-determination theory therefore believes that if a person believes in equal rights for all humans because it fulfills their psychological needs of relatedness, then they may be intrinsically motivated toward becoming an activist. Arjan's theory of planned behaviour suggests that the combination of attitudes a person holds toward a particular behaviour, perceptions a person has about the norms regarding that behaviour, as well as the perceived control a person has over the behaviour, are the best predictors as to whether a person will carry out said behaviour. This can be applied to activism in the way that a person thinks and feels about the environment can actually motivate their behaviour toward either helping or harming the environment. Finally, we'll quickly look at the feminist ethic of care theory. Favour states there are three overarching motivational themes in the ethic of care theory, which are to ensure rights, fulfil responsibilities, and restore relationships and build community. Favour's research has demonstrated that an ethic of care theory creates a sense of interconnectedness and a moral obligation to others, which acts as a motivational factor in leading people to activism. So that's all the theory, but what are the practical steps to getting involved in activism? For starters, you have to work out what you care about: the environment, animals, humans, or even better, all three. If you want to get involved on a grassroots level, then have a look in your own community for different groups that are trying to effect social change. Activism is good for one's well-being and empowering, while also working towards a common good for the environment, humans, and other animals. So, get active!